What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. You got all the support, means the absolute world. If you're new, hit me up with that like and sub. We just made it to rank 501 today, which is a pretty big deal for me. I have not hit that milestone till today, which is great. So today we're just going to be doing Battlefield. I typically haven't done this on my channel yet, but I thought it would be like kind of like a fun video to show off my box. And this stage, this Battlefield, by the way, is extremely easy. Like they always do this for anniversaries, thankfully. Like if you're a newer player, you can definitely beat this one without any issue. This is a pretty good starting rotation. I'm gonna go ahead and put Frieza in that front slot. um we're gonna go ahead and give you those, and then give Broly those. I mean, the first stage is always stupid easy, right? Sorry for the Java update thing. I just kind of like started my computer up. This Frieza is 69%. The dupe system 1.8 there is not too bad. And then there's the crit. And then this Omega Strandron is very good. He does lower enemy attack by 40%. I believe it's either super or all. So he was definitely helping out there, which is very good. And again, we're going to clear this pretty quickly. I've already gone through this twice. So we're going to get the third round of rewards, which is pretty cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and see my Extreme AGL box. I run those two as my leaders. Bong bong. It really doesn't matter, right? I mean, you know what? We'll bring Golden Frieza this time around. I mean, his damage reduction is insane. Even again, like it does not get any. There's no difficulty till you get to that not even the third round, right? So that's kind of how it is. I will put you in that slot. Give you those, and then I'm gonna give baby those, just to kind of, change it up a bit. I haven't used this Frieza too much. I don't have him at SA15. That's exactly why you just saw him at 100k attack. Don't judge that too much. I need more. I could farm him. I just haven't yet. I apologize, but we saw Markel just like there. The first warden, a really cool Dokkan tuber, deactivated his Twitter and his Discord. If you guys have heard anything, definitely let me know. I mean, a lot of people are worried right now. Dude's super duper cool. He posted like a kind of cryptic type of tweet, that he's just, in a very bad space. And I know this is a happy video. I mean, not necessarily like, we're just running this event, but man, I really hope he's right, bro. For real. Like, shit's tough in the world, man. It really is. And the last thing we need is to lose, like, one of the Dokkan YouTuber founders, man. That guy's been around for years. And, hopefully he just takes a break, and that's fine. I mean, everybody deserves a break. That guy's been grinding for years, man. Like, for real years. And hope he's good, bro. If you hear about this, definitely, send your positive vibes towards the guy. He's very vocal on Twitter about, like, what's going on in his life, like with his mom and stuff. And it's always good to be there for one another. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. Definitely be there for the people. Be there for anybody that needs you, man. And it's tough times, bro. It's tough times. And again, anybody anybody who watches this, at like, if you're in a rough time, or you just need someone to talk to, I'm sure you got plenty of support, man. But I got your back, bro. I got your back for real. I've had my fair share of very depressed episodes. I've gone through tons of therapy, and I completely dude, the world's in complete chaos. Nobody could blame anybody for feeling like that. I mean, really, it's tough. It's tough out there, and I hope all of you guys are doing good, man. I really hope so, and you're being safe, and you're just taking precautions with your mental health, and just I just really hope you guys are doing fine. All right, and I apologize for going on that little rant. Sometimes, and some videos I do that. Like for the World Tournament one, I made a 30-minute video just kind of talking about mental health and just that in general. Sometimes I might do that. I think this video is a pretty good time to do that, because I mean, it's just Battlefield, so it's cool. You guys are just kind of watching. I'm just giving my thoughts, and I think it's important to address those things. And I know a lot of like YouTubers don't like talking about that stuff, but man, I'm pretty vocal about like mental health, and I'm pretty open about my own. Like, I've suffered with severe anxiety basically my entire life, and it is rough, bro. Like it's not like an easy feat whatsoever. I've had plenty of depressed episodes where I've had to, I've almost had to go to like a ward. You know how it is, man. Especially when you're younger, it just kind of happens, or it doesn't matter what age you are, dude. It's just it's a disease right now, and the world's crazy. Like, we're at the worst that the world's ever been, especially now. To give you guys context, right now I'm working at a CBD shop because that's basically like the only job I've been able to find, and basically everybody who comes into the shop is like, man, I'm a mess right now. I need help. I need something to just chill me out. I just need something to get me through the day, and that's been happening very very frequently. And um, it's not just you, man, and that's the one thing like I tell my friends too, and just anybody in general. Like it's not just you. Which in hindsight, I typically, especially in my episodes, the one thing I would hate the most was hearing someone say it's not just you, because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't really understand how I'm feeling. But as you get older and you kind of lose that mentality of you trying to be so different, and there's so many people like you, man, that are just hurting, that are just depressed, that are losing family members, who this coronavirus has taken a ton of lives, bro. And these riots, we're living through like a movie almost. And when you think about it, like we really are. Shit's just really out of whack, man. And it's really painful. It's a painful time, man. And I just kind of hope, eventually shit will just kind of go back to normal, but it doesn't even seem like anything's going to go back to normal anytime soon. It's just insane, and it sucks, And I think tonight, seeing like the first warden tweeting that, it's kind of like it kind of hurts in a way, because Dokkan is just a very tamed community in terms of we haven't had many huge depressive episodes with like YouTubers and stuff like that. It's just kind of like um, it's like a very laxed community, I would say. Even though there is like a lot of fighting and shit like that, but there's fighting in every community. It's very lax, and it just really hurts to see Warden, going through what he's going through. And a lot of people, I guess, what from like the tweet he posted, aren't there for him. Like, a lot of the YouTubers kind of like out, stop talking to him, I guess, which is unfortunate. And I can imagine does hurt, because I know back in the day he did do a lot of collabs with a lot of these YouTubers, and I think that maybe over time, people just kind of grow apart. Or I don't necessarily think it's people were out to get him, man. And that's kind of like something I hope like he realizes. I don't think like nobody's out to get you when they stop talking to you. Sometimes you just go into different directions in your life. Like it's very normal. It's just like in relationships. It's just like in friendships. It's very normal to go different ways, and um, with people in your life. Like you're not going to be friends with the same people for the rest of your life. Sometimes you will. To be honest, my closest buds. I mean, I have a few new ones that I've been close to. Like my boy Robert, a couple months back, and we've been like he's become one of my big boys. But like for example, I have a couple of other friends that I've been friends with since we were 14. I'm 26 now, and it's just it's 12 years of friendship, and these are guys that I've talked to every single day. So you will have people like that in your life, but sometimes especially when it's like YouTube based, you're not gonna talk to the same people every day, and that's normal. And I hope I don't think anybody was out to get him. It might, in his eyes it might feel like that, but man, I really hope he's just fine, and nothing bad's gonna happen really, because that's man, I think that would be heavy. That would be hard. That would be a really heavy thing. Um, to lose Warden like that. I mean, I'm not talking about like death, but I'm just saying like off YouTube in general, because he's such a funny guy, man. He's real fun. He has a real good like aura to him. He's just always like hyped up in his videos. He's just fun, bro. He's a fun creator, and I really enjoyed that. I don't think he's going to off himself. I think he's just um, going through the ringer right now, and it's very. I think he just needs a break. Really, I think I think all these after posting for so long, I could imagine all these YouTubers need to take a break. I mean, fortunately, I just started, but I'm sure like somewhere down the line, I'm gonna have a break too. I mean, every YouTuber does. Even looking like at bigger YouTubers. I mean, David Dobrik's taking a fucking couple months break, and he's huge. And um, that's just how it is. Like everybody has to take breaks. Social media, YouTube in general is just, it's a very, very mentally exhausting thing. It is like to give you guys an example. I worked all day. I went to the gym. I just finished moving this weekend. I made 18 videos yesterday. I'm making more videos now. It's 10:50 at night. I want to upload this tonight, and then I am also recording 2 more showcases. I originally was just gonna do 1 video a day, but I'm like I kind of want to speed things up for you guys, and get content out a bit quicker. So I'm gonna kind of sacrifice sleep tonight and just really focus on making vids. And that's just kind of like how YouTube is for me. It is a mentally exhausting thing. Like some days, bro, like I'll be completely honest with you guys, I get complete mental burnout, really. Like I've had days when like last night, for example, I did 18 videos. On the last one, it was a Super Saiyan 2 showcase, like a team showcase. And I promise you, I don't think I've ever sounded more dead in any of my videos till that one. Like that one was rough to make. Like I was straight mumbling, and that one's gonna come out sometime in August, so you won't see that one for a while. I typically don't like making videos when I'm that mentally fatigued, bro. But bro, I want to make sure I'm getting enough content out. I want to get more videos out, and I want to make sure that I'm really putting my platform out there. And that's just and that's my mentality. The more uploads I get, I've met a lot of you guys through my multiple uploads. Like I get comments on videos I posted a month and a half ago, which is insane to me, because those are videos that I didn't even put much time into. But it's just like the more vids you throw out, the more chance you have of more interaction. And it is exhausting, trust me. I'm definitely tired, especially right now. Like I'm just really tired. But it doesn't matter. You got to push through. You got to, if you really want to do YouTube and you really want to make this content, you have to make sacrifices. You have to sacrifice sometimes of your well-being, but sometimes when you do it too much, it really hits you. It really starts affecting you. And I really hope I'd never have to hit that point that um of that like real exhaustion, because dude, I love doing this. This is like my biggest um stress reliever. It's my biggest distraction. I like feeling that exhaustion from making so many videos, and it helps. It helps a lot. And I know I kind of strayed away there. I mean, I'm just kind of like jumping around subjects. It's just how you guys. Oh shit, sorry. You guys just know how my content is. Um, Promise I will have more coherent videos for tomorrow. 100%, no worries. I just sometimes you just have to do these, man. Sometimes you just gotta talk and hang out and just you know just let it go. Just talk and vent. I mean, I don't typically get to talk about a lot of the subjects that um I do. Like a lot of my friends I don't really talk to about certain shit, and just in general, I don't really get to open up too much. And doing these longer videos, I did it for the World Tournament one. I might put that as like my suggested one, because I talked for 30 minutes on that one. And I think everyone, I do think this is a good outlet for me, because it's just a way of expressing myself further, right? Instead of just doing Dokkan, which we are doing Dokkan still, but we are also just kind of talking about different things. And I think these videos are important. I think they really are. And sometimes you just gotta unwind and really get to know your audience, or just kind of explain more about me, right? I mean, I think that last video, some of you guys watched it and some of you listened. Um, when you're a smaller channel, of course, it's a bit trickier, because you're not going to be getting tons of views, which is absolutely fine. I mean, I'm actually pretty happy with the views I get right now, to be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people are like view heavy, and man, getting like 20, 30 views on a like videos that I upload every day, like it's pretty cool, man. And I really appreciate all the support I get. A lot of you guys are just really kick ass, dude. I love talking to you guys. You guys are hilarious, man. You guys are funny, funny guys. I really, yeah, I really do get excited whenever I get a new comment. I haven't really gotten much hate, but I don't think many smaller channels start getting hate, to be honest. So I think that's just it takes time to get haters, but of course, and that's fine, bro. You always like there's YouTubers I don't like. I mean, it's not like I dislike them as a person. I just don't like their content, and that's completely fine in my opinion. I think it's completely cool to not like a person's content, or like an old person's content, And for example, not to super name call the truth or anything, but I still watch his stuff, but I'm not as big as a fan now than when he had 100,000 subs or he was at 90. Like the dude was funny as fuck. Oh, hold on, let me reverse Trunks. I mean, he's still cool. He's still cool, of course. But when you're monetized and you're making so much money off, YouTube, which he's at that point now, he obviously has to be careful on what he says. So I mean, I never you can never really hold that against him. So I get it. Like you kind of have to evolve with your content. You can't be the same creator you were 2 years ago, right? But I definitely do miss that truth, and I hope one day when he makes enough money where he doesn't have to worry about AdSense as much anymore. He gets like some really good sponsors. He'll go back to like that super duper fun truth, bro, because he was a trip back in the day. Like he really was a trip, dude. Um, dude was funny. I mean, he's still he's still kind of funny, but he's not like as explosive as he used to be. I'm sure some of you remember the "What's up, bitches?" I thought that show was hilarious. That was so funny. Um, I love that. And then like just I don't know if you guys remember, but he used to do his summoning videos with like a huge group of dudes, and bro, those would be so funny. It would be like six of them, all of them just talking over each other, all of them just kind of going crazy. Like, bro, that shit was so fucking funny. Um, but of course now he's boys with like Nano and Rhyme, and it's a different era, right? I mean, he's not going to be Truth anymore, and that's fine. I mean, people change, and I don't think he's like change. I think it's just, again, once you start making money on YouTube, you kind of have to be a certain way to continue making that money, and you just have to kind of evolve with the AdSense and the YouTube rules and stuff like that. When you're a smaller creator like myself, you could say fucking whatever you want, because again, your videos are still going to get pushed out, but you're just not going to get AdSense. And saying curse words in videos, by the way, it's not that big of a deal. I've done my research. As long as you don't say like racist words, um, and say it in like in the very like couple like the first minute of a video, you could still get your videos monetized. Like YouTube is fairly fair about that stuff. They definitely have gotten a lot better with like AdSense and stuff like that. And if you kind of like just say some like you drop some f bombs or whatever words in the beginning, it's not going to hinder your video as much as like you would think. Just don't say it in the beginning, and don't say like, because the thing is, right? Um, most people, and I think the reason why they do that, I think it's like a general conception that most people only watch about half of a video, because once you get to that half, you've basically seen everything that you want. You've seen everything that you want to see. So at that point, you're just kind of like, well, I'm done. So I think YouTube realizes that. So if you curse like later on in a video, It's not gonna hurt you too much, and I don't think you the algorithm will really even pick that up. Um, this is the team I've been running. Yeah, that's fine. And then just for advice for other guys, because I curse like a sailor sometimes. I know. Is it a really good thing? Eh. Is it really bad? Not really. My videos still get pushed out. And for smaller creators too, if you guys ever feel like your videos aren't getting pushed out for whatever reason, they are. It's just YouTube's very subtle about it. Like, for example, I posted a top 10 LR list back in May. That was like my fourth video. And that's actually like one of my most top viewed videos in the last 28 days, because I guess YouTube pushed it out a bit and people have clicked on it. So when that happens, your older videos might get reviews. And that's actually a pretty cool thing about YouTube. I want to leave all those STR orbs for Gogeta and the other guys. But that is a pretty cool thing, man. It is a pretty um, cool thing that they do. So they do push out your stuff. Don't feel like they don't. You just got, the only thing, like the way to make it on YouTube from what I've seen is just get better with thumbnails, get better with your intros, and just be as engaging and nice as possible, and just be down to earth and shit like that. Again, I'm only at 63 subs, so I'm not one to like a big creator, but I'm just saying from like other experience, it's really like YouTube does a good job pushing your videos out. It's just the fact that it takes some time for them, for one, to find an audience for you, because they have to, like, figure out where they're going to put your videos, like what content you're making. So yeah, that's the biggest thing about YouTube, actually. It's figuring out your content. Like when I started this channel, I was doing Pokemon Showdown and Dokkan. When I stopped doing the Pokemon stuff, my views started going higher for the Dokkan, because it's a bit trickier and it's a bit harder to share your videos around if you're doing so many different types of videos. So it's just better to focus on one. I mean, that's why, like, for the most part, when you see like Nano, you see him just doing Dokkan and Legends. When you see the Truth, he's only done, I mean, Dokkan for years, and now he's doing Legends, but it's still in that Dragon Ball area, right? And it's better to just do one, maybe two. Like if they're in the same round, like I think doing Dokkan and Legends is completely fine. There's another YouTuber who does multiple gotcha games, which does work out for him. His name is Vanta J. He actually does a bunch of different gotcha games, and it's actually pretty cool. And I do like his content. But his views are not super high. I think he has 100,000 subs, but he gets like 1,000 views per vid, or sometimes like 4,000. Views aren't everything, but since he's like so like loosey goosey with his uploads, I think the algorithm has like a tough time pushing his content out, and I think that's normal. I think that's a-okay. Like you do what you want to do, right? I mean, you literally make whatever content you want to make, but like understand, if you want to make this, like, you want to make it big, you want to make that money, find one game or experiment early on and just focus on one thing at a time. I think that's definitely like the best thing that you can do. So when you consistently upload, your viewers will always come back and be like, oh, this guy's my Dokkan guy, or hey, this guy's my Dragelia guy, this guy's my Bleach Brave Souls guy, and just typically stuff like that, right? And this is just small advice. I mean, I'm a small YouTuber. I've just done a lot of research, and hopefully, you know, I just try doing all the best practices that I can. Really, that's just kind of it. Like anything I could find on YouTube or the internet to better my commentary or just better my thumbnails, I try doing it. I take any advice as I can get. It never hurts getting more advice, right? It doesn't hurt. And I actually took advice from Truth. I mean, his biggest thing was, yo, just upload multiple videos a day. In my first month, I uploaded about 130 videos. So far in this month of July, it's kind of slowed down a bit because I've been focusing more on getting a video every day for like the next month or two. to make sure. And that way, instead of getting stuck with 7 videos a day, which I was, by the way, I rather have a video a day, and then if there's new content or new modes or whatever, I can go back to it. And that way, I give every video I make some breathing room. And that's just kind of like how I've been doing it. I want to like have 2 or 3 videos. I definitely don't want to be doing 7, because the days that I do 7, the thing is, you're not going to be getting as many views as you want. But you should definitely keep uploading and doing multiple uploads a day. But I think I finally found like a rhythm, and I think this is like how I like doing it. Definitely 2 or 3 uploads a day is good. And yeah, boys, we finished up. That was basically the entire event. I know we literally did not talk anything about that event, but that's okay. I mean, these modes are just to hang out and talk, and you guys could get to know me a bit more. And again, I hope you guys are being safe during these crazy, insane times. The world's crazy right now, but it doesn't mean the people have to be crazy too. I hope your mental health and well-beings are all good, and you guys are okay, man. And I really hope so. And you guys take care. Tomorrow it will be the Patara showcase and the Fusion showcase, so be on the lookout for that. And then for like basically the next week, I'm gonna be showcasing the living hell out of Vegito and Gogeta on multiple events. And then I'm going to start doing showcases for every character off the 5th year banners. I just haven't started that yet, just in case if I pull any more dupes, which I haven't. So it's all good, man. It's all good. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for the support, and take care. Peace out.